Hi guys, welcome back. It's Kaseymariemua if you're new here. Today we are going to be trying out the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hours Foundation. It's new, but as I understand, it's been here before, maybe new packaging. I'm not sure. But it's new to me. So this is a Superstay Maybelline 24 Hours Foundation, just like I said. And I'm using the 220 and the 128 today. And I've actually tried this out about 4 times. I got it a few weeks ago and I wanted to test it out. I feel like first impressions aren't always the best judges, because sometimes foundations work better with other primers or setting powders or whatever the case may be, or how your skin is reacting that day, whatever. So I tried it 4 times and I just want to let you guys know how it went. So if you guys want to try out this foundation with me, just keep on watching. Alright, first things first, I am going to start out with my Marc Jacobs Perfecting Coconut Setting Spray. And the foundation that I'm trying out, I've used a few times and it's a little bit drying, I feel like, for me. So I really make sure my face is very moisturized and stuff. So, and I love this stuff. I just barely got it. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty and because it's been in like my makeup bag and stuff. And it smells delicious. So yeah, and then like you obviously seen, the spray comes out very fine and it's just so nice. And always this Mario spray. This is dirty too. I use it all the time. And MAC Prep and Prime. Obviously I need a new bottle. This is my holy grail, my favorite of all times. Okay, so I'm just going to let that stuff dry onto my face. And so these are the foundations that I am going to be trying, and it is the new Maybelline foundation. It lasts up to 24 hours. And I ordered these online about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've been trying them out. I think I've worn them like 3 or 4 times. The first time I wore it, I didn't like it. I feel like it sloughed off or whatever, and I don't feel like I moisturized as well, so I wanted to give it a second chance to see if I just applied it wrong, or I just needed to give it a few days of chance. I can't tell off of first impressions, to be honest. So I feel like I like it. So I ordered 2 shades, and it is, I did 128 Warm Nude and 120 Natural Beige. So this is them. So I kind of just mix them, and I mean, they look very similar. They're like 1 or 2 shades different, but I just mix them and I feel like it does my skin well. I normally do my eyebrows first lately, but I'm just going to do my foundation first. And one of the primers I am going to use is the NYX Honey Do Me Up. I love this stuff so much. Obviously, if you watch my channel, you know I love it a lot. It's almost gone, so your girl needs to get some more. And the smell is like so good. I have this ugly planet popping up on my face. It's so ugly. And then, of course, I'm going to use my Smashbox primer as well. Your girl's getting low on her primers and her mists. I need to go restock. I'm just going to use my fingers because I think I didn't bring my brush over here. I feel very dry, like right here lately. Oh, it's awful. Kind of my forehead too. So I just want to make sure I'm very moisturized, because I feel like, to me, maybe because it stays so long, I don't know. It just makes me feel super dry. So I just need to make sure my face is very moisturized beforehand. So it doesn't like slough off or whatever. Because you know I love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, so I'm like, this has to be as adequate. I don't know. But I feel like it's very good, and I feel like it's very full coverage. So we will see. I kind of put a lot on there because I'm going to mix it together. And I do one pump of the darker one. Just kind of mix it. And then I'll just, oh, that's a little bit too damp, Casey. Okay. I'm just going to take my beauty blender. And if I look down or to this end, my mirror's right here, so. I hope everybody had an amazing, I'm going to put on my eye, an amazing Christmas. I did, and I'm like super thankful it's over. Because to me, like on Christmas, like I feel like my house feels cluttered. Can we see this coverage? It's literally so good. I feel like this is super full coverage. Okay, so I applied that, and I feel like it is so pretty. So, there is so far definitely full coverage, and I am just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder, matteless, whatever powder it is. Okay, then I'm just going to take a flat brush and I push it in there, and then I'm just going to go in and kind of set it. And I apologize for the smoke alarm beeping. I need to change my batteries, and so I changed them like last month and it still beeps, so I don't know if I should just take it down. I think it's pretty dangerous just to take it down, so I gotta figure something out. I mean, I probably have to replace it. So bear with me. I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well. I literally love this setting powder. I mean, it's not really a setting powder because I still use Laura Mercier, but I use it for right after I put on my foundation. If it kind of looks still a little bit wet, I try to mattify it. So, God, I'm so ugly without makeup. And I got these new, I love new makeup, new LA Girl concealers I'm going to try out today. So, I got this one in, I don't know which one this is. I got the lighter one. My nuts, I can't see it. Anyways, so this is it, and it has like, I've never used anything from their brand, so I'm super excited, and I like want to just like paint it on like everybody does. So let's just, I don't know, this is weird. messed up. Oh well. I'll have to go back and fix it. I don't know if I like this. I'm in this comfy velour sweatsuit and it is so comfortable. I got it for Christmas and thought you guys should know. It's so good. I don't know what I feel about these so far. I just don't know how I feel, guys. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of full coverage. Maybe I need... Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit because I feel like right on my cheekbones I'm a little bit more red. So I'm going to do it right there. Still. Okay. Maybe I just needed to apply a little bit more. So I'm going to use my Laura Mercier. This is just the little one I use for my makeup bag, like if I travel or want it on the go. So I just have this little one with me. And this stuff is, if you don't have it, you probably should. It's worth the money, just so we know. And I just use it to set my concealer, where I put the concealer. It's called Baking. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, my wisdom teeth are coming in. I've never gotten my wisdom teeth out as like a teenager or whatever, so now I have to get them out as an adult, and I am like petrified. But my, like, even like pushing on with a beauty blender, like right back here, I'm like, oh, it's like hurts so bad. I'm like, nobody cares, but might as well tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna use that same LA Girl. Let's not get off track, Casey. Jesus. Okay, let's not get off track. I'm going to use the same LA Girl concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and conceal my eyes and get them ready for eyeshadow. Oh, God. I'm just going to use my finger and pat it. Oh my gosh, that thing is like obnoxious, and I apologize. Okay, and then I'm just to set my eyes really quick, I'm just gonna use that same Fit Me stuff, and I'm just gonna use a flat brush just to quickly pat it. It'll make it go smoother. I have to say, this combination of concealer, primer, sprays, foundation is looking pretty flawless, if I do say so myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go for a, I don't know if I'm gonna say like a natural, because does Casey ever do natural? Let's be honest. Let's see. Okay, I think I am gonna go for natural. I'm gonna go for natural. So I'm gonna take this Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. This is like looking hella ratchet. That's what I don't like about the front of these palettes, is because they're like velour pretty much, and they get dirty. So, moving right along, I'm going to go in with Dawn right here and just put it all over my lid. And again, I'm really just going for a very natural look. So I'm going to use a few different palettes to do so. Let's see. It's not the palette I'm looking for. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced the Sweet Peach palette. And I am going to go in with Puree maybe. It's this one right there. And I'm going to put that in my crease. And I literally love the smell of this palette. Like, if you know me, peaches are my all-time favorite fruit ever. That's why I love peach cobbler. And I'm going to go in my crease with this and really just buff it out. And again, this is a really natural look. So I don't want to do nothing that's too crazy. Like, I put an effort, but I didn't. Like, women will be like, oh, that girl did like a really cute natural makeup look. And then the guys will be like, I don't think she's wearing makeup. Guys are fucking idiots. They're like, oh, I don't really like a lot of makeup. I just like a natural look. And I'm like, a natural look? Do you know how hard it was to achieve this natural look? You don't want a natural look. Let's be honest here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with Summer Yum. It's a little bit darker. Wait, should I go in with that one? Hold on. I think I might. Yeah, so we are gonna do that. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna like a light hand go in with it, and I'll just tap it into my crease just to kind of put some definition there. Do it again on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a clean Morphe 502 brush, and I'm just going to go along those edges and just make sure there's no harsh edges between your brow bone and the color that you just did. My hair's looking nuts. 22 inches is hard to tame, peeps. And then back in with that same brush that I was using light-handedly with the Pure Summer or Summer Yum. I'm going to go in with that Subculture palette from Anastasia again, and I'm going to go in with Roxy. And I'm going to just do this lightly on the lid. Okay, again with that clean brush, I'm going to go in and just kind of move that Roxy into my eye. So, that is that. We will go in with a flat brush, if I could find one. And with the cube color right there, I'm going to just highlight my brow bone. This color is like, gives me a hard time. I don't know why. It's weird. And with that clean brush again. I don't want no harsh lines. It's like a natural glow. I don't know what the hell the deal is with this. This palette, okay, this palette, I left my makeup kit in my trunk and I completely forgot about it. I like did a bunch of clients' makeup in one day and then I left it in the car and I forgot. I like went to dinner and all this stuff, left it in the car, and I had clients the next day. So I pulled it open and one of my like sprays, it was in a glass bottle, must have froze and it broke everywhere and it was like unthawing and I didn't know. And so it got this whole palette wet, so I'm like wondering if it messed up a few of these colors, which really is unfortunate. And voila. That is pretty much the best it's gonna be for now. So on top of where I highlighted and contoured, I'm gonna go in with these and do a powder contour. Powder contour has my heart. It's my favorite. So I'm going to use the banana color right here on this Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm just going to go in on top of my concealer stuff and really just make it, because I really like a light under eye. A lot of people don't. I do. So I'm going to go in with this ashy color on the end and just lightly do it, because I feel like the contours looks pretty good. Oh, my nose. Does anybody else's nose ever itch when they're doing their makeup? Oh god. I need a mirror. That is the finished look. Thank you for watching this entire video. It is so long. I appreciate it so much. So after all, I just want to tell you guys that I absolutely love this foundation. I feel like it goes so good with the primers that we used in the video. And I feel like when it's a 24 hours foundation, I feel like to me it's very drying. So I just make sure I hydrate my face before I use any foundation anyways. And I just want to take the extra steps to make sure the foundation has a best shot of me reviewing it. So the best primers I feel like will go with it. The best setting powders I feel like will go with it. The best concealer combinations. So that is why I feel like it worked for me. I did a little bit of trial and error before I used it. Like I said, first impressions aren't the best impressions for me. But I want to tell you that I like it. You guys should go pick some up. I ordered mine online. It wasn't in my local stores near me, so I ordered it online. And again, I am 220 and 128 mixed together. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and give it a big thumbs up if you're liking this video.